Okay, so this is my first attempt at doing a screencast of some sort on my iPad. So one of the things that, double tap, okay, let's hope this works. One of the things that's already come up is that people have had problems accessing one of the ebooks. I think that I simply put a URL to basically accessing it through my login, and so there were some problems. So if you go to Boise State, I'm using the stylus. So library.boisestate.edu, and if you just type in, I think HTML and CSS, and I think Brian just sent an email or posted something to this effect, but I just want to visually show you, and I want an excuse to try using this. Alright, so over here I can select sort by ebooks. Let's try that again. There we go, and there it is here. So when you click on the book, over here it is available by EBL. EBL is the vendor that does this, and this is set up. And the only reason I chose this was because multiple people could download this and access it. Now, currently, if you download it, it's only for 7 days, and then you got to do it again. Supposedly, that might change to 14 days because if enough people access it, we essentially, Boise State just buys it, and if they buy a copy, we have longer access. But who knows whether that will be the case. And one of the things I want you to experience when you go through this is reflect on, well, what's the value of an ebook? If it takes this, if it's this hard to access it, is it worth saving $40, or would you rather just spend the money? This is something that only really you can answer. And it would probably be different for all of us. But it's something to think about. A lot of our classes... Yeah, see, I can't do this without you seeing my login. Long story short, when you log in, it will pop up and you should be able to see it. So what I'm going to do is see if I can't do two types of videos login. So let's see how this works. I'm going to pause. Okay, that actually worked pretty good. Not a big security kind of conspiracy guy, but probably doesn't make sense to show everyone my login information. Okay, so here I can read it online, and it says it's available. And when I do that, you can read online in this interface, and that works fine. And honestly, for some of you, you're just going to skim this and use this as a reference. I think it gives you some of the chapters on just the basics can be helpful, and you can skim through and be like, okay, I want to know more about this, or maybe headings. Let's see if they'll let me go to it. And it takes a minute, but the thing that I found with this specifically is that it just takes a while. So it's kind of clunky. And so one of the things I'm going to ask you at the end of the semester is which of you have used this book or books and what you think about them. You can play with the read aloud. I think it's kind of weird, mechanical voice. But one of the things I want to point out is that you can go over here to download. And you can download this. Choose the length of days. See, they've already changed this. So it used to be 7. So that's good. 10 days is better. And I've actually already downloaded it, so I don't know how this is going to work. But when I first had to do it, I had to have the Blue Fire Reader app. I think that's what it's called before it would let me do this. But because this is going to pop me out, I don't know. So it looked like it just paused it when I pushed to the other, but basically, let's see if I can show you, is it opens up Blue Fire, and I took a screenshot. So existing photo or video. Okay. Camera. So the first thing it did is it starts just showing downloading in, yeah, you can see it up here, Blue Fire Reader, right? And then, it'd be funny if I get how easy how fast I get with this over time. And there you can see it shows up in your Blue Fire Reader as one of the books that you can read. So, hopefully this is helpful. It ultimately wasn't meant to be a stumbling block. Let me know if you're still having problems. Thanks.